These are my 2024 Sephora Savings Event recommendations as a Sephora employee. Happy Sephora Savings Event Day to all who celebrate. My first recommendation is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil eyeliner set. These are some of my favorite eyeliners, some of my favorite lip liners. You can use the black as a lip liner. You can use literally any of them on the eye or the face. So this is already a really good deal, and if you can get like between 10 and 20% off, I highly recommend. Next up, we have the Dr. Dennis Gross Peel Pads. These are my holy grail exfoliant. I moved across country. My skin was really mad at me for like 2-3 weeks. I used these for like 3 days straight. My skin cleared up immediately. If you have like texture, if you have like, if you need brightening, if you need like literally like anything, like wrinkles, acne, brightening, dark spots, like this will do it all. It is a pretty penny, but they do work. Like they're really good. They also have like a holiday vault that if you already know and love them, I highly recommend getting the vault. I picked it up already. It is a really good deal. Next up, I've really been loving the brand Dieux. Their skincare has been incredible. This has been my favorite moisturizer as of recent. It layers really well under makeup. It is like hydrating enough for my dry skin. So yeah, not too heavy to wear underneath makeup and still beautiful. Next up, we have the Dieux Baptism Cleanser. This cleanser has been really nice. It's a nice gentle cleanser, but it's still been removing my makeup really nicely, so love. I have really fallen in love with this brand. They just came out with a collab with Willie Norris, I think, and they have like eye masks that say promote homosexuality, and 100% of the proceeds are being donated to Glitz, which love. So if you have not tried this brand and have the means to do so, I highly recommend it, especially during the Sephora Savings Event. Next up, you've heard me talk about this a million times, the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, my #1 foundation of all time. It is beautiful. I have like dry combo skin, and this works for me. It is a matte formula, but like it's really nice. Like it's not too dry. It just like blurs perfectly, makes your skin look perfect, and yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. And you've heard me talk about this even more. This is my #1 concealer of all time. It is perfect for no makeup days. It's like a serum based, super lightweight concealer. It builds up to like a medium coverage, which I found that medium coverage is like my perfect coverage level. If I have like a really full coverage concealer underneath my eyes, it just looks like too heavy, and I don't know. I think a medium coverage concealer is like perfect for me. And no makeup girlies, try her out. You will not be disappointed. Next up, we have the Patrick Ta Blush Duos. My favorite shade is She's Flushed, but all of the shades are amazing. If you have not tried this yet, the Sephora Savings Event is the perfect time to try it. You get a blush, you get a powder, and you get a cream, and you get a powder, and it's just like the most beautiful formula. I'm wearing She's Flushed today. Just a mild, beautiful, gorgeous blush. Next up, we have the lip gloss, plumping lip gloss duo. They have two different like color stories. This is the one that I will be picking up. It's the hot pink and like red shade. One of the best lip plumping formulas on the market. They smell like cinnamon. They smell so good. They're mildly plumping. They're not like too intense. So good. Next up, the Makeup by Mario F4 brush is my favorite makeup brush of all time. It's duo-sided. It's supposed to be for foundation. I use it for foundation. I use it for concealer. I use it for bronzer. I use it for blush. It is just like the perfect blush, like the perfect brush. This side I use for like more like cream products, and then the other side I use to either like blend out or use for powder products. It is such a good brush. It's $30. Not bad for Sephora brushes. It is the same price as the Sephora Collection Pro brushes, so like get this one, it's really good. Next up, we have the Kosas Cloud Set. This has quickly become my favorite powder of all time. I have dry combo skin. My skin has been too dry for any other powder right now. This powder gets me together. It's like matte enough and it controls my shine enough throughout the day, but doesn't make me look like dry or cakey. Next up is a product I've recently fallen back in love with. The Milk Hydrogrip setting spray is probably my favorite setting spray of all time. It is hydrating, it grips your makeup in place all day, but it melts your makeup, like blends it all together like so beautifully. It is a nice like hydrating formula. I have dry combo skin and it is just so good. I love the primer as well, but I've been loving the setting spray more as of recent. I've also fallen back in love with the Milk bronzer sticks. It is just so easy and user-friendly, and it is my favorite bronzer shade for my skin tone personally. They have 5 different colors. The color range is nice, and it's like a matte formula, so it doesn't like move around, flip around. It like stays in place and like blends perfectly. I love this bronzer. Next up is a product I have not seen many people talk about. It's the Lash Sculpt mascara from Anastasia. This has been one of my favorite mascaras as of recent. I am normally like a waterproof mascara person, but anytime I don't wear a waterproof mascara, I wear this one, and I get compliments on my lashes anytime I wear it. Even though I have like stick straight eyelashes that don't hold the curl, it gives me length and volume. It doesn't give me a curl, but I get so many compliments. It's really nice. Next up, this is my most complimented perfume of all time. It is YSL Libre, the Intense version. It's like a vanilla heavy floral. Like literally anytime I wear this, I get the most compliments I've ever gotten in my life about like how I smell. If you want to smell good, if you want to get compliments, try her out. Next up, we have a Lawless Lip Plump Gloss like set. This is another one of my favorite lip gloss formulas on the market. It just plumps your lips a little bit, makes your lips look like glass, and like I get a lot of compliments on my lips when I wear this. Next up, the Salt and Stone deodorant has quickly become my favorite deodorant of all time. I moved up here like 2 months ago. I couldn't shower for 2 days and I wore this deodorant and I still smelled like sandalwood and vetiver. I did not smell bad at all. This deodorant is amazing, and they have a nice little, you get a full-size deodorant and like travel size of all the other products. Highly recommend. Next up, this is probably one of the few products from Sol de Janeiro I love. This body oil is amazing. It makes your fragrances last like so long. It's a super hydrating and really, really nice formula. This, highly recommend, especially for the sale. It is a bit pricey for them without a discount, but with a discount, 10 out of 10 recommend. Next up, the Hourglass skin tint is like the most glowy, beautiful, lightweight skin tint on the market. Highly recommend. Next up, the INNBEAUTY Lip Glaze set. I'm wearing the Pumpkin Spice shade right now. It is beautiful. I love this lip oil formula. It's so hydrating and glossy. The Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel is the most stronghold eyebrow gel on the market right now. I've been in love with it. I'm wearing it right now. My eyebrows are all up and held in place. If you're on the market for a sexy, musky fragrance, the Dedcool Extra Milk I've been in love with. They have a nice little set. You get the full size and the travel size for $96. It is the most musky fragrance I own. I get compliments on it a lot as well. I love, love, love. And if you're on the market for a nice, tart, juicy, fruity fragrance, the Tangerine Boy from Phlur I've been in love with as well. Those are my Sephora sale recommendations. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.